Welcome to this podcast on digitization, the podcast from the UIC Freight Department. And of course, we have here Sandra Genot, one of the experts in the matter, active in a lot of projects. Sandra, what does digitization mean at UIC level?
Actually, with our, let's say, digital portfolio, this is how I would like to refer to it, we accompany the digitalization strategies of our members. And our role in this, because of course digitalization is a very competitive, has a very competitive connotation to it as well. Our role in here is to foster, is to encourage and support seamless data exchanges in an interoperable manner. So basically, what we exchange needs to be able to be, let's say, consumed and used easily by the partners in the chain.
So I understood that UIC has developed a number of tools and applications. Could you elaborate a little bit on them?
Sure. I mean, it's not new. I mean, now we branded digitalization. Before it was IT. At some point it was something, e-commerce or whatever. And UIC has been active in this domain for quite some time. And why does it come to the fore at the moment? It's because, of course, digitalization is really the lever, the tool, the means to accelerate the transformation of the rail industry in making it a resilient backbone for an entire multimodal chain. So this is digitalization. Now, the tools that we have developed at UIC they are multiple. Maybe I would like to start with, let's say, the reference for many years, and this is the group called, or the, let's say, a sort of forerunner of digital platforms, which is called Rail Data. Rail Data is a group of UIC, which counts many railway undertakings. I think from memory it's 13 or something like that, but also has a wide number of users. And here we even are talking about ports, etc. So really a wide, let's say, user and customer base. And Rail Data, since its creation 30 years ago, I think, started in providing solution and IT solutions for monitoring wagons, for tracking wagons, and for providing information that you need in the electronic consignment note, for instance. So we have that legacy platform, which is called Rail Data, but we also have other products. One is the GRU, or the group of rail undertakings experts who are working on the Hermes message. The Hermes message is important for the train composition, so the information that you have to give to infrastructure managers. But we also have other products called the NHM. So this is the rail-specific codification of goods, which again you need to have in order to fill out a consignment note. And we have the entire location coding exercise, which again is needed in order to provide the required information to our partners. So this is, I would like to say, the legacy assets of UIC. In addition, very important at this moment in time, we are looking at really accelerating the transformation of the railway. And this was, let's say, triggered, spurred, driven by the Rail Freight Forward Coalition, which is the coalition of railway undertakings and associations really wanting to drive modal shift towards rail, with the, let's say, objectives of delivering a sustainable society. And in order to achieve this, because of course wanting it is nice, but you need to define the common tools for this ecosystem, for these partners, the tools to achieve it. And Rail Freight Forward has identified 5 digital game changers able to achieve this, or needed to actually reach this objective of 30% market share by 2030. We're talking about the digital automatic coupling, digital capacity management, but in this context where more and more data will be exchanged, you need a place where this data will be, let's say, used, aggregated in a proper way, and made accessible to the wider railway community. And this is the Digital Platform Initiative or project that we are coordinating at the moment with and for the, let's say, the railway ecosystem.
Okay. There are a number of digital platforms within a universe, let's say, but still UIC has a unique position which the others don't.
Well, I mean, UIC, of course, is neutral, and we're here to foster and coordinate. There are several platforms, yes, and it will always be like that. And the concept is really also to follow the EU concept of federated platforms, whereby the railway ecosystem platform will need to be able to interface with the other platforms. And that's, of course, is a given. But I think the uniqueness of this exercise is that you have a number of big railway undertakings, or call it early investors, who are ready to invest initially in order to make sure that railway undertakings with little or no IT capability are able to consume, provide, and exchange data, so that the current, let's say, so that we can actually have a seamless end-to-end data exchange for the transportation. Today, the problem in Europe is that the landscape is fragmented. So you have some railways who can exchange data and some who don't. So, of course, in a chain, you are only as strong as the weaker point. And this is not sustainable in the future. So what we want to do with digital platform is to provide easy solution applications focusing on core operational processes of the railways to so that all railway undertakings, small, big, are able to consume and exchange data, so that we will have a strong and resilient rail component in a multimodal chain.
Okay. So then for sure the coming years will be critical in developing those. Maybe to sum up, what will the near future bring us?
Well, actually, the coming years, I would say the challenge is now, and this is also why we need additional money from the EU in order to support this ambition for the rail freight industry, which by nature is international. So really, it's about having this efficient network in a multimodal and sustainable future. So the challenges ahead are the financing, but the challenge is really to deliver this in the required timeline, because as you probably know, in order for this to work, we need standardized and we need interoperable solutions and data sets to make it simple. And the European regulation, which is regulating or driving data exchange, is the TAF, TSI regulation, and this is a law. And basically, the railway undertakings have to be TAF, as we call it in the jargon, compliant by 2026. So the challenge is really time and of course the funding.
Understood very clearly. The moment is now. So thank you very much for this introduction to digitization at UIC. This brings us to the end of this podcast. Hope to see you in one of our next sessions.